today's video, we are going to talk about something that doesn't always get enough attention: the weaknesses of the melancholic temperament. Melancholics are deep thinkers, detail oriented, and incredibly loyal. But with all that depth comes a few struggles too, from overthinking and self doubt to perfectionism, emotional ups and downs. This temperament can sometimes feel like both a gift and a burden. Whether you're a melancholic yourself or just trying to understand someone who is, this video will break down the common challenges they face and why being aware of them is the first step to growth. Let's get started. So, the first weakness I'll be discussing today is overthinking everything. Melancholics overthink everything. They have analytical, reflective minds, which can be a strength, but when unchecked, it can lead to obsessive thinking and replaying conversations, worrying about the future, interpreting harmless situations as serious problems. It drains emotionally and leads to anxiety and indecision. For example, you say something awkward at a dinner party. That night, you are awake, replaying it over in your mind, wondering if everyone secretly judged you, even though no one reacted negatively in the moment. Number two, perfectionism. Because melancholics hold themselves to incredibly high standards, they often struggle with perfectionism. They want everything they do to be perfect without flaws, which leads to stress, procrastination, or not finishing tasks because it is not good enough. Number three, difficulty letting go of the past. Melancholics have strong emotional memories. When someone hurts them or they experience failure, they may hold on to that pain far longer than is helpful. They replay scenarios and feel emotions from the past as if it happened yesterday. Even years after a friend betrayed you, you still feel that hurt when their name is mentioned. You can remember every detail of what happened and feel that same sting even though they have moved on. Number four, tendency to withdraw. When melancholics are overwhelmed, hurt, or misunderstood, they often withdraw to themselves. Instead of confronting problems or expressing their emotions, they go silent, isolate themselves, or wait for others to notice something is wrong. Instead of explaining how you felt, you expect people to figure it out on their own. Number five, prone to moodiness. Due to their emotional sensitivity, melancholics experience mood swings. A small disappointment or comment can deeply affect them, shifting their entire emotional state. This makes their inner world intense and sometimes hard to manage. For instance, you receive a mild critic from your boss, something like, let's tighten this up a bit. For the rest of the day, you feel discouraged, insecure, and unmotivated, even though it wasn't a big deal. Number six, fear of rejection. Melancholics crave deep, authentic connections, but are often afraid of being vulnerable. They fear rejection so much that they may hold back, avoid taking emotional risk, or second guess their worth in relationships. Number seven, overly critical of self and others. Their attention to detail can turn into harsh inner critic. Melancholics may constantly judge their own performance or be frustrated when others don't meet their high standards. This can damage confidence and relationships. After hosting a dinner for friends, all you can focus on is the fact that you forgot to serve dessert. Even though everyone had a great time, you feel like you failed as a host. Number eight, difficulty trusting others. Melancholics often protect themselves emotionally. They may struggle to fully trust people's intention or assume that kindness comes with strings attached. It can lead to guardedness and loneliness. When someone compliments your work, instead of feeling encouraged, your first thought is that they are just saying that to be polite. They probably don't mean it. Number nine, paralysis by analysis. Melancholics want to make the best decision possible, but when faced with multiple options, they overanalyze everything, researching endlessly, second guessing their instincts, and delaying action until it's too late. It's like you researching for weeks on which phone to buy, reading reviews, comparing specs, and you still don't decide because you are afraid of choosing the wrong one to buy. Number 10, guilt and self blame. Melancholics are often very conscientious, which can cause them to take on blame for things outside their control. They may feel responsible for others' feeling or constantly apologize for simply having needs. Number 11, inflexibility. Melancholics often feel secure when they have structure and control. When plans change suddenly or situations deviate from their expectation, it can trigger anxiety or irritation. It's like you planning your day meticulously. When a friend shows up unannounced and wants to hang out, you feel stressed and frustrated, not because you don't want to see them, but because it throws off your mental structure. Number 12, struggles with self worth. Melancholics tend to be introspective in nature and self critical. They often underestimate their value and accomplishments, comparing themselves to others and feeling like they are not good enough. Number 13, susceptible to burnout. Because melancholics care deeply and often give their all, they can overwork themselves mentally and emotionally. They put others first. They neglect rest and end up emotionally drained. Number 14, struggle to express emotions openly. Despite their emotional intensity, melancholics may find it very hard to put feelings into words, especially negative ones. They fear being misunderstood, rejected, or seen as too much, so they often leave their emotions bottled up. Number 15, fear of being a burden. Melancholics don't want to inconvenience others. Even when they are going through something difficult, they may stay silent, fearing they will annoy people or seem too needy. When you are overwhelmed with stress and a friend checks in, instead of genuinely saying how you feel, you secretly hoping someone will notice how much you are hurting. So, as we have seen, the melancholic temperament, while being thoughtful, deep, and detail oriented, they can also struggle with overthinking, perfectionism, self doubt, and emotional sensitivity. These weaknesses, if left unchecked, can hold a person back from truly thriving and connecting with others. But here is the good news: every weakness has a counterbalance. In the next episode, we will see to the practical ways to manage and even transform these melancholic struggles into strength without losing the unique beauty of this personality type. So, if you resonated with today's video, make sure you are subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you around. Bye.